Akapeep will steal your identity if you won't like and subscribe right now. Someone please check on mom. My hero. One person who inspires me is mom. My son screamed watch out dad in the crosswalk because of a blatantly obvious car. I said thanks. He said, I couldn't let my dad get squished because I might not like my stepdad. A true gamer in the making. Kept losing at Smash Brothers, so he decided to take his toy wooden hammer and smash his Switch screen. He didn't expect it to break. My 6-year-old replaced toothpaste with caramel syrup in his toothbrush robot and now wants to be called Dr. Caramelito. I told my son, you were once an egg in my belly. He didn't give any reaction that times, but the day after, he was crying so hard and asked me, am I your son or a chicken's? When I was a kid there was a time I thought the power went out because the clock stopped moving. I told my parents, and they told me to look at the TV. The TV was on. The clock's batteries were just dead. He's too dangerous to be left alive. I told my kids I was born in the 80s, and they thought I meant the future. 6 is really into dinosaurs, and he told me the other day I'm not allowed to play with his dinosaurs because I don't know how to say the dinosaur names correctly. Tough rules coming from a person who had a difficult time reading the word ARM the other day. Eating plastic so turtles don't have to. Children are the future. Fortnite is aggressive. Fortnite is a regressive game. My brother wants to kill me because of Fortnite. I'm gonna report this game. I need to buy a book for school before tomorrow. Kids, at 10 PM Sunday night. My greedy kid many moons ago. Dear Tooth Fairy, I don't mean to brag. Bet can you give me more money? If you can thanks. Tori. Grade 1 student trying to think of words that start with CL. Had to ask for clarification when she said it was her friend's name. Class. Cliff. Clint. When we told my 11-year-old that he was going to have a baby sibling he immediately asked who's the father. I can't wait for him to be on Twitter. 6-year-old said she'll never be able to appreciate winter. Cause snow on the bushes reminds her of cauliflower. The other day I was getting ice cream with a friend, and while I was eating there were 2 kids in line. Both looked to be around 5 or 6. They both get their cones and begin eating them while waiting for their parents to pay. And the little girl asks the little boy if she can try his ice cream. She does, and she thinks really hard about it for a minute and then finally says, yours is good, but I like mine better. They both had the same flavor. It was blue raspberry. It's the only blue flavor in the entire ice cream shop. My little brother's search history this afternoon. When is Tetris 100 coming out? Why is it called Tetris 99? Stapled my own hand in grade 5 so I could get sent to the nurse to get out of class. Go find mom. My dad is the best cook ever. I recently started on this teaching job, and yeah, can confirm. Write the word and read aloud. Towel. My 4-year-old just told me his idea for a new game. I called Level Up with 150 levels, and you level up from 1 to level 150. It has 150 levels. Brilliant. I'm calling Sony. Wife is out of town. I was on a call. Found this lovely grade 5 acronym poem I did for Terry Fox. Terry Fox. Terralicus. Every day he ran. Running for his life and others. Ragging some of the time. Yaks gave him shelter under their bellies. Funky. Orcs gave Terrell answer. Pixies helped him ran. Oh ho yak. Orc. Orc. Lung with answer in them. Dissecting table. Orc doctor. Terry. Pixie. In 4th grade, I hope to learn how to not play with scissors. I love Mickey Mouse, he is really hot. My kid tried to draw Martin Luther King. Morton Luther Keegloon. Perfect hiding spot. Couldn't find her for hours. I went with my aunt to Joan Fabrics as a kid and she asked for 4 yards of fabric. I thought that was crazy because I just assumed a yard was the length of a backyard. Almost lost my cool there. Me. What do you want for breakfast? Kid. Cornflakes. Narrator. But she didn't want cornflakes. She wanted toast. She said cornflakes because she wants to see the world burn. Why would you do that? When your kid gives you half-chewed food from their mouth. My 5-year-old. You. I'm not eating that slice of pizza. It has green stuff on it. Disgusting. Also my 5-year-old. Clicks poll on the subway to see if it tastes like handprints. Me. Do you want cereal or toast for breakfast? 6-year-old. Why do I only get 2 choices? Me. Cereal it is. When you let your kids get their own breakfast, there's a chance the 4-year-old will eat a stick of butter. Well no, but actually yes. When you run out of convincing arguments to get your kid to take 2 more bites off dinner. Food is an important part of a balanced diet. My toddler used 37 napkins and still has food all over her face. Last night when I told the kids it was time for dinner, they came to the table enthusiastically. They ate all their food with no complaints and even thanked me. Just kidding. None of this happened. It's a recurring dream I have though. Impossible. That moment when he realizes he has no idea what he's mad about. Fact. Kids have 2 stomachs. One is the meal stomach. It's about the size of a pea. This is why children cannot consume a full breakfast, lunch, dinner. The second stomach is the snack stomach. This stomach stretches and has infinite amount of space. A toddler's rules of possession. 1. If I like it, it's mine. 2. If it's in my hand, it's mine. 3. If I can take it from you, it's mine. 4. If I had it a little while ago, it's mine. 5. If it's mine, it must never appear to be yours in any way. 6. If I'm doing or building something, all the pieces are mine. 7. If it looks just like mine, it is mine. 8. If I saw it first, it's mine. 9. If you are playing with something and you put it down, it automatically becomes mine. 10. If it's broken, it's yours. Me. Say please. Toddler. Me. Say thank you. Toddler. Spills drink. Me. Shut. Toddler. Shut. Do you are have stupid? No cookie unless you have 5 bites of chicken. Okay, no cookies unless you have 3 bites of chicken. I will give you the entire sleeve of cookies if you click the chicken. Deal with it. Cleaning with a toddler around is like raking leaves during hurricane. No, he's got a point. When your kid complains that their toy isn't working anymore, and you have to pretend to be shocked, like you didn't take the batteries out. Me. Sweet. The kids are finally asleep. My kid. Me again. Being summoned by my shrieking toddler on the baby monitor at 6 AM. Putting a 2-year-old to bed who isn't tired is like putting your drunk friend to bed. There's singing to themselves, requesting water, incoherent babble, crying, some weird yoga poses, hiccups, and then they pass out. Me. Let's get dressed. My toddler. I do it myself. 20 minutes later. Text from my wife. This is the kinda shit that happens while I'm trying to watch the baby and make dinner. Please hold my hand and walk next to me, kid. Me. You will not dump your dinner on the floor. My toddler. Don't believe me. Just watch. Me. My toddler acting all cute and nice. Random. Sudden meltdown. When you're trying to get your toddler's legs into a one-piece pajama, bend the knee. At the doctor's office. Mom, please, don't touch anything. Toddler. My 6-year-old niece cousin's not so good at reading. guess what one she piled onto the spaghetti she gave me? My co-worker's kid found the lotion. The girls on my bus. When I was in 4th grade, there was a trend where kids would sit on their sandwiches before eating them. You would take the sandwich you brought for lunch, sit on it in its plastic bag for a minute or two so, and then eat it. There was a vocal contingency who swore by sat on sandwiches. I remember going on field trips and other kids sitting their sandwiches while they rode the bus. I tried it once. Didn't get the hype. I'm still wondering if this was genuine or an elaborate prank by the sandwich sitters. How my daughter eats apples. My daughter wanted everyone to know she wrapped it herself. Ripping by me. The correct answer was pennies, pounds, throat, smudge, shaving, chewed, pence, fraction, bottle, discovery, lesson, distance. Little sister threw a toy at the TV. No more TV then I guess. When I was 12, I peed on my bed, and when I realized I did so, I just ignored it and went back to sleep while my bed is still wet. I was a disgusting child. When I was little my parents had this jar called baby funds that was for my expenses as an infant, and they were still putting money in it as a savings jar. I thought they meant that all the money in there was reserved for me, and I got confronted for stealing dad's money out of the jar. I didn't have the guts to tell my mom that I was also putting my own money in there as a piggy bank. Toddler freed from toilet training seat stuck round head. Always keep an eye on her. I just blinked twice and this. When my daughter was asked to draw a picture of Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, she's not wrong historically, but what the duck? Draw a picture of Martin Luther King Jr. Dead down. Facts about Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King is dead. When I was younger I would watch YouTube peeps and there would be TF2 characters in them and didn't know who they were and thought they were from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Years later I got my own PC and played TF2 and the memories came back. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Me reading the first fact, that sounds pretty accurate. Me reading the second fact, cat fact. Mother cats can have 4 to 8 babies. Dog fact. When dogs are happy they bark 3 times. When I was in 5th grade, the teacher said to someone that we don't put things in our belly buttons in this class. We are not in kindergarten. 10-year-old me laughed for like 2 minutes at that. I don't know who it was or what was in their belly button. Did anyone else realize if someone's colorblind like from birth no one would be able to tell because they may be saying what we see is red as another color but they still color red because that's what they've been taught since they were born unless they just see in black and white. So I have this funny story to tell about my 4-year daughter. Today eating lunch. 4-year-old was telling us his story how, remember when I was brave and I ran in the street to get the basketball? Hubby and I do not remember when this happened. Like a good dad he said, we can buy a new basketball, but we can't replace you, so don't run in the street. Then kid gets quiet for a couple pauses. Then she goes well dad, when you die and mom is still alive she will marry someone new. Awkward silence for a few beats. Then hubby goes, yes. Then I would be replaced like the ball. A letter I wrote in 1st grade during class to give to my mom for Mother's Day. Dear mama, I love you more than dad and I love you so I love being your datini. I'm so happy for you. Love Rai Rai. So was watching kids react to Xbox vs PS4 and I cringed by what this kid said. Clash of Clans is not cringe, but I know the Supercell story. I'd only be excited if the new thing is Clash of Clans. Or, I wish there's be Clash of Clans. My mom remembered making this and showed it to me. I'm 40. I have wrinkles and grey hair and I would have a walking stick to help me walk. Rita Monaghan. 9. I'm 40. I'm turning old. I just left work because I cannot manage going up and down hills. I know I will soon die. Jennifer Turner, 8. Papa, I'll hide. You seek. Just watched Brothers, 2009. Puberty talk gone wrong. When I was in 4th/5th grade, 10/11 years old, my school separated all the girls in our class and gave us a talk on puberty, even handed out little bags with pads and deodorant. When I got home from school I started bawling crying. When my mom asked what was wrong I said, I don't want to have to go to the doctor once a month to get blood drawn out from my vag. Looks familiar. Martin Luther King Jr. Me when Fortnite. Touch my cake and I'll cut you. My baby seems very unsure about bubbles. When I was in about year 7, some kid in my class got a rubber/eraser stuck in his ear. Don't ask me how. He had to go to A&E to get it removed. It was the funniest thing ever. I'm on my mom's phone, but I'm a boy. I'm 13. I have a phone, but I lost it. You don't have the sus chain. When your toddler won't let you help open their favorite snack. I'm not trying to rob you. I'm trying to help you. When you give your toddler the wrong color plate. Reassuring words. Full-blown toddler temper tantrum in grocery store. How to ruin a toddler's morning. 1. Ask them what they want to eat. 2. Make exactly that. Baby. Cries. 3-year-old. Loud noises. My kid. Bath water. Me. Smile so I can take your picture. 4-year-old. Me trying to do literally anything. At any time. Anywhere. My kid. I want to help. My 2-year-old's excitement to show me his latest masterpiece. Toddlers when they realize the new baby just cries and requires attention all day. There's only room in this family for one unstable sibling. When my toddler falls asleep in the car for 5 minutes at 4 p.m. Chuckles. I'm in danger. Is this cucumber? You know I don't like cucumber. My 4-year-old eating my salad I made for myself. Are you serious right now? Carrying my toddler home after he promised he would walk the entire way. Dealing with toddler mood swings all day. I experienced some serious whiplash. Toddler passes out. Last 2 minutes in car. Toddler energetically waking immediately upon reaching bed. You know the rules, and so do I. When you don't instantly respond to your kid's request. Me. Decides to peep without an audience. My kids after finding the scissors. Me. Okay, will you let me tie your shoe please? We have to go. 2-year-old me. I did it. Show me you have a toddler without showing me the toddler. Me attempting anything fun with my toddler. Why must there always be a problem? Having a 2-year-old is like having a blender that you don't have the top for. Jerry Seinfeld. When you want your toddler to bond with your newborn and also want your newborn to survive your toddler. When my toddler sleeps and when she doesn't.